Yeah, mainly the last 2 days. Even his breathing seems a little off. So we came to the vet for an emergency visit because he has this cough and we just don't know what it is. Well, I'm almost positive it's kennel cough. Typically you get it when you board your dogs, which he has never been boarded. But if you're around other dogs that are, sick, it will, transfer. But he's got a fever of 104.2 and 102.5 is a fever above that, which is concerning, and he's down 3 pounds, which is like normal for humans, but not for dogs, I guess. So they're gonna have to x-ray his chest, and hopefully he doesn't have crazy amount of fluid within his chest cavity or his lungs. And so yeah. Okay, boy. It's okay. My poor baby. I gotta take care of my babies.
Daddy, let's go see the ladies. Come on, Daddy.
Bye, Grandma.
Come on. Come on. Come on, Daddy.
And some cough tablets. Probably like 4 days on the cough tablets and 2 weeks on the antibiotics. You should recheck an x-ray in after at the end of, towards the end of the antibiotics, make sure it's completely resolved.
So they came in, they couldn't do several x-rays because he's coughing too much, that they weren't able to, but what they can tell is he has pneumonia, a severe case of pneumonia. They're checking his white blood count or something to see how severe that is, and then they can see about the medications. But he's going to be on antibiotics for 2 weeks, and if he doesn't improve in 2 days, they will have to up the antibiotic, and they're going to give him a cough chew tablet. I thought it was like the kennel cough or one of those, and they said that it sounds like it, but he has a fever, which is not normal, and the test results show that he has a pneumonia. So that's unfortunate.
He's working right now, the dog is.
So typically, young dogs, you don't see a whole lot in the lungs. They should be, almost black like this. So all this, it's very bright, right?
That big circle, basically.
Yeah, just kind of patchy everywhere.
Okay, so, what's my dog's name? Gizmo. He's home. He had his first dose of medication. We got his white blood count results, and they have it's like a 2-part, and so one of them, you have to be at 30. What was it? 30. No, you have to be at 12, and he was at 39. And then the other part of the white blood count or whatever was supposed to be at 17 and below, and he was at 25 or 27. Anyway, he's home, he's good. And then I had to run to my second appointment, which is about a 55 to an hour-minute drive, to get that test done on my right hand, where I was expecting to be in pain. I get here and she's like, "I don't see you." And I go, "No, don't tell me." She goes, "Oh my gosh, it is today, but a month from now, so it's in September." And I'm like, what? Well, I guess I'm gonna go back home and clean the house. I dropped off 4 packages at the post office on the way to my appointment. And yeah, I don't know. I am getting some of my medications. Well, just one, that injection that I have my dad do for me. Well, I'm well overdue. I missed last month, I believe. I don't know, actually. I'm almost positive I did. I believe. Okay. Just got home. I didn't get my medication because they're like, you don't have insurance. And I'm like, you know what? I'm so sick and tired of this like complication with the insurance I was having earlier this week. And I think I actually recorded it and then decided not to even like add it to the vlog. But I had a in-home assessment for, I already forgot what it was. And then not knowing, they didn't tell you that when you apply that they take away your insurance temporarily. And then afterwards, they didn't tell you that they actually took away your insurance temporarily. So I found out, I was getting phone calls left and right from doctors like, you don't have insurance, it's not going through. I had to call and find out that, yeah, you don't have insurance. It was canceled when you applied for that assessment at home. I go, what's that got to do with insurance? Like, obviously, I need insurance if I'm applying for assessment. And she goes, I know it doesn't make any sense. And then she goes, okay, let me do the paperwork. Hopefully in a few days you'll have insurance. I go, then I did, but it was a different kind of insurance. But then that was only temporary for 2 weeks up until August 1st, which I'll go back to the insurance I already had. And she goes, and then I get calls saying, you still don't have insurance. It says it's not active. So I'm calling all these 1-800 numbers. And I finally got in touch with that lady again, my caseworker, and she goes, oh, they only updated one system. Hold on, let me update the other one. I go, this is something you shouldn't be doing, especially to people who need the insurance. So then she goes, you have insurance, but now I have no way of proving that I have insurance because it's a temporary insurance until August 1st. And then I can use the current card I've always had to show. So, like, all my doctors thankfully haven't really asked about if my insurance has been updated. I just say, nope, it's the same. And if I get a bill, I can just forward it to them and they can repay it. But now I can't get my medications. And I haven't had my narcolepsy medication in a few weeks because they said that I have no insurance. And I'm just like, it's just a mess because I have no proof of this temporary insurance. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm home. I'm going to change out of my jeans. I'm wearing jeans. That's right. I am wearing jeans. And I'm going to try to attempt to help my dad with some of the yard work. Even though it's probably the worst time because it's really hot. So maybe I'll try the backyard where it's a little bit of shade. And then I'm going to come in. My dad's going out by himself to the casino doing his little adult time. And I'm going to stay home, try to look for some work. I'm only applying for makeup work. I'm going to just try and do what I used to do. I'm going to try going back to work again. And he's like, and then if it doesn't work out, you tried. He goes, you know, you did it last time and we thought you were healthy enough, but then you got, you know, it didn't work. And maybe, and you're healthier even more so maybe work, it will be okay. And then maybe it won't. He goes, but give it a try. And I'm like, you know what? Fine, I will. So I'm going to look for work. And I'm trying to sell a lot of my clothes on that Posh, I don't know what it's called, Posh something. It's an app. And so lots to do. And so little time. I just got done giving Gizmo more of his meds because one of them is, I think 2 of them are every 24 hours and one is every 2 to 4 hours, just depending, I guess, on how he's feeling. So ooh, that was really bad. So I just re-gave him his medication. Look at that gray hair, guys. I'm getting old. Just got done helping out my dad as much as I could. Say hi. I just got my medicine. I feel a little bit better. My mommy loves me. Okay, so when I went to the veterinary clinic, the front desk girl, I don't even think she might be an assistant there. I don't know. I've known her for years. And she's like, you helped out somebody. Like, I can't say who it is, but you really helped them out about your knees. And I go, that sentence didn't really make complete sense, but okay, let's go with it, you know. So long story short, there's a woman, who knows the woman that I know through the clinic, and I guess told her that she found this girl's YouTube page when she was searching for something dealing with knees, whether it be knee pain, knee braces, Patellafemoral Syndrome, but you know, whatever it could have been. Somehow she found she found my channel and found one of my videos dealing, and like I said, it could have been about my knee braces, when I went and got them, when I got new ones, a day of pain, I don't know. And she said that this girl was helping, it just helped her out. She goes, you know, she said that she felt really lost and confused, and that she was the only one feeling the pain, and that maybe it was fake because no one knew what she was feeling, and she didn't know where to start for like doctors, etc., etc., etc. And when she showed the video to this girl that we know, that we both know, she goes, "Oh my gosh, I know her." And she goes, "How do you know her?" She was like, "She lives in Minnesota." She goes, like, "What are the chances that some random person in the world finds my YouTube?" And we both live in the state of Minnesota, which is already, you know, a little bit more rare. And it's the one video that she loved so much, which is even more rare. And then she goes, "She lives here, right here in Elko." And she's like, "No, she doesn't." So it was just really cool. One, meaning because, like, she found me. We both live in the same state. We live in a small town that originally when we first moved here, at least me, there was 700 people, you know. That was just really cool. And the next thing, obviously, is that I helped her and she enjoyed my video, and she was able to find a doctor, and she said without my video, she would be lost. I mean, it just felt really, really nice to hear. I don't feel good. I drove to the grocery store to pick up some, like, pasta shells and ricotta cheese. And as soon as I walked through the door of the store, it was like a wave that hit me. A very heavy, large wave. And I just started to feel like sick. I felt like my numbers were all out of whack. And it didn't really feel like my heart. It felt like more like my blood pressure. Yeah, it wasn't so intense like I've had, but because I've been so healthy that it felt pretty intense. So I had to cut my grocery shopping short, even though I only went there for like 2 things, but I knew that I was gonna go into like do a little bit more shopping. I got still like 70% of it done. But I came home. I actually stopped on the side of the road because I started getting dizzy. And now I'm feeling better, but I feel now like kind of like lethargic. So with that, I'm going to put down the camera, and I hope I see you guys next time. Good night.